things happening today. But more than anything else, it's a great opportunity for us to see across Greater Manchester the phenomenal work that's already being done in encouraging people to have active lives, seeing the breadth of work, the diversity of the work that's already happening, and planting those seeds for the future of other work that will continue to help people live fuller lives, healthier lives, get people out on their bikes, using their feet more, and hopefully just a more joyful existence for us in Greater Manchester. So that's happening in loads of different ways. We've got some panel talks, we've got actual workshops, if you're more interested in learning stuff, and there are massages being offered, like an actual, it's funded, it's a free massage, which I think is a wicked thing. It should just be on the poster. It should just advertise the massages. Everything else is secondary. But no, it's a wide, we try to ensure that we have a more holistic approach, we being people who work in health and well-being across Greater Manchester. So it's great to see the amount of laughs and connections and conversations happening today. It's been really energizing. I think I'm going to sleep well tonight. I think it's valuable to understand that we have systems in place, and those systems can hinder or they can support things to grow. And there are certain things that are occurring, that have occurred for a couple of decades, that a lot of organizations that are at the grassroots are consistently firefighting. And so in order for us to be able to progress so that we're not firefighting all the time, it's essential that the people who have the authority to make bigger decisions, who have the authority to certify certain things getting paid or commissioning work, understand the needs, the requirements, the work, the obligations, the responsibility of people who are actually on the ground, facing people, understanding the struggles that the layperson is having. So it's essential that there are spaces for that to happen, but more than just having spaces to network, being able to manage that power dynamic of people who are higher up or people who are more senior, and allowing the space for people to be able to be transparent and honest about the requirements that they have. That being from the top down as well as from the grassroots level of us just being able to be on a level playing field, because today you wouldn't know who the commissioning person is versus who the strategic lead is versus someone who runs the local walking group. And I think that's magical to be able to have a space like that. So we'll just keep on trying to do better. As an individual, physical activity for me is freedom. It's just being able to move my body and do the things that I want to do because I want to, and not be hindered by the fact that I don't have equipment or I don't have space or I don't have time. Being able to enjoy it. Like, I live in Wigan, and one of my favorite things about Wigan is that you're never 10 minutes away, never more than 10 minutes away from a solid 2-hour walk. If you didn't want to see humans, as lovely as humans are, you could just be lost in nature within 10 minutes of almost anywhere in Wigan. And I absolutely love that. I love being able to be embedded in nature, be able to walk around and feel comfortable and feel safe. But as a professional, I recognize that that is very much a privilege. It's not something that is universal, and something that I've only seen in running my organization, Ayisatu Life, and seeing how hesitant and how aware people are of their physical selves and their physical environment. And I work really hard to have people be like, yeah, you can go out in the rain, and you don't have to leave the house only if you're going to the shops. You can just leave the house because you want to leave the house. And that be good enough, and for people to just be able to enjoy being able to connect with other people outside and understanding the essential, the essence of being able to connect our whole lives with other people as well as nature, the animals we have around. We're quite privileged, to be honest, in Britain with regards to the diversity of our geography, and I think we miss out on it a lot. And there's several reasons for that, but professionally, I always want people to remember their agency, that you have the choice. You can do so much, and we're doing a lot to ensure people continue to recognize that and continue to enjoy living in Greater Manchester.